Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here. Got some new Transformers reveals and pre-orders up right now at Big to Be Bad Toy Store. So if you're trying to pre-order these, you can do so over there. Link is in the description below. But these were revealed a little bit ago. Last week, we talked about them on the Hellasick Fig stream. We talked about them a whole bunch during our breakfast parties. And if you want to be a part of the breakfast party, just hit that join button to be a part of that. Panda filled me in with a whole bunch of info on the characters or versions of characters that I was not familiar with. So we'll talk about those figures a little bit, which I did not pick up, but I actually did pre-order some of these figures or characters I'm not familiar with. But I am super stoked to see some Superion figures right over here, and let's get into it. Let's just rock and roll, get started with G2 Grimlock, which I don't want. I know some people get super excited over the G2 repaints, but just not for me. I remember them coming out and just being sorely disappointed when I was a kid. I know some people are attached to the G2 colors, but yeah, it's just not my thing. Panda told me something about the wheelie colors. I think the wheelie repaint over here is the comic version of Wheelie, or the comic accurate paint job, if I remember correctly. If I say anything wrong, it's not on Panda, it's me and my bad short-term memory, okay? Anyway, moving on, we have Waspinator from Transformers Animated, which we'd been talking about Transformers Animated figures for a bit recently, and they did make some really good figures, and I think this one looks really good too. It looks like we'll be getting a Bumblebee also. It looks like the same body mold as what would be used for Bumblebee. And yeah, I think this is a cool looking figure. I did not pre-order this one. I don't need to get a new set of animated figures. I had the old school animated figures and I slowly sold them. It was very hard, but I thought the Transformers animated figures were really, really good. And damn it, this looks really good too. But I cannot collect everything. So moving on, we also have Red Alert. And this is the, oh God, I think this is the Armada Red Alert, if I remember correctly. And it was originally supposed to be Ratchet, but they switched the names, and I think it works for a Red Alert. Looks more like a Red Alert to me, even though that truck kind of looks a little bit more, like a van, I guess. But hey, for a Red Alert, looks cool, even though I'm not really familiar with this particular version of Red Alert. And so I didn't buy it, or I didn't pre-order it. Now, here we get into the ones I did pre-order. Primus Prime, or Primus Prima? What was it again? Yeah, Prima Prime. Sorry. This is from the IDW comics from what I understand, except that they gave him a different head sculpt. I guess he has more of a G1 cartoon looking head sculpt, but the rest of him looks more like from the IDW comics. Very cool looking alt mode. I like the color scheme right over here, and you know what? I like the idea of the 13 primes, and I think I want to get the 13 primes, man. I'm kind of down for that. You can see he's got his Matrix of Leadership over there. And looking pretty, I don't know if Prima Prime, I don't know if they're all dudes or women or whatnot, but so forgive me if I get the gender mixed up on the character, but yeah, I think it's a he. Looks pretty cool. Prima Prime. I also pre-ordered the Solus Prime. This looks like a female Prime, right? And wow, both of those modes look, God, yeah, she looks cool. I'm going to call her a she. If I'm wrong, forgive me. Nice looking alt mode as well. I feel like that hammer fills things out pretty nicely, but I would like to see a promo shot without it there. But what are you going to do? Not have it on there? I almost kind of wish she had two hammers, but this is, Solus Prime, the welder. And Prima Prime is the leader of all the primes, from my understanding. So this is Primus Prime. How can I not think it's a female character? Look at those cones. Look at those cones right over there. All right, moving on. We have Megatronus, the Fallen, also from the books, and this is a retooled Thrawn figure, and it looks really, really... Thrawn! I'm thinking of freaking Star Wars over here. But yeah, this looks awesome still, and I love what they did with the flame effects and everything, so I think that's going to be pretty cool. You could see that they're removable, so you don't have to have them on there, but when you see them on there, oh, damn it looks so badass. I didn't show a picture of that tank mode with those flame effects on there, but this figure looks sick. I don't mind getting another Tarn body mold. I really love the first one. Looking at it right over there, and yeah, it's a great looking figure. And it looks like there's some retooling. The feet look different, I think, if I'm looking over there. But yeah, there's definitely some modifications going on over here, and it looks badass as hell, so I'm stoked to get that one. But, you know, me, the Aerialbots, if you guys saw my interview with Ben and Evan, I asked them about Aerialbots, and they kind of teased it, but yeah, here we go. We have Slingshot. I think this one's Slingshot, right? Yeah, and it looks really, really damn good. I'm pleased with what I'm seeing over here. It looks a little on the small side, but it's okay. It's going to be part of a combiner, and yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing over here. I like that they have the double jointed elbows and looks like a really good knee joint right there. Maybe not a double jointed knee, but at least a single jointed knee. Looks pretty solid. We have Air Raid looking awesome. Air Raid looks cool. I'm looking at the 2 modes right there on the back. Robot mode looks really good. And jet plane mode, you know, they look small and stocky. The G1 versions kind of did too. I wish they could flatten them out some. I'm not going to lie. You know, I prefer flatter planes, you know, aerodynamics and kibble and all that. So, you know, if they're a little bit more compact, I would appreciate that more. But I still think they look really cool. I like the robot mode. And, oh my God, here we go, Superion. Oh, jeez. This, I lost my shit, dude. Look, Silverbolt looks great. I really like it a lot. And this Superion mode looks freaking amazing, man. For whatever reason, I just didn't expect them to go with the whole Menasor leg thing and arm stuff. So they did that again, and then you just stack on the figures right there. Well, this is the blueprint version, but yeah, it looks... I was shocked to see the Aerialbot on the back of the leg, but yeah, that's how the G1 cartoon looked. They're on the back, not on the front. I would prefer them being on the front. I wish they could make an option so that you could do that. But here's the extra Superion bits with Silverbolt. And I know Panda doesn't like this, but I think it's cool that there's a little bit of a, you know, got this little tank fortress, or not tank, but a little fortress thing for Silverbolt. You know, it's parts forming. You can see it attached to the jet mode right there on the back, making it extra big. If you want to take that off, have a little bit more realistic looking alt mode for Silverbolt, I get it. Where are you going to put that extra piece? I can understand people's frustrations with that. So we'll see how much I like or dislike that, because I'm definitely getting this. And here's Silverbolt's bot mode, looking super cool. I really like it. I can't really complain about that at all. The articulation looks good. Yeah, really liking the Silverbolt, man. Really happy with the colors and everything. So stoked for Silverbolt. And then we have the Star Optimus Prime, which I have been told is a post-Season 3 Japanese Transformers canon. So after Optimus Prime comes back to life for like the 3rd time, it spins off into Season 3 in the Japanese lore. And that's what this is right here. So you have like this Power Master Prime kind of Prime with Star Optimus Prime, and he's got a little Rodimus over there. And God, that's a lot of accessories. That looks pretty cool. Now the price tag for this one is $150 freaking bucks, man. You get a lot of stuff over here. You know, you get the little trailer piece with the little, you know, Rodimus over there. I don't like that front tire setup. I wish they could have at least painted those silver so it looked a little bit more realistic than that. Come on. No tire in the very front, but whatever. So that's annoying. And then there's a little Rodimus core class figure. Not looking that bad. I don't like Rodimus. So this looks pretty cool. So the head stands out to me. I get frustrated seeing heads on base modes, but I have been told that it looked like that in the original. Shout out to Frecky and Nacho and anybody else from the breakfast party who I haven't mentioned, because we've been on a Transformers geek out trip for the last week, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm forgetting other honorable mentions. But anyway, this looks pretty badass, man. I want it. It looks really good. Dude, and it's a pretty large looking figure as well. It's being advertised to stand at 15 inches tall. So I am very much. So that $150 price tag, you're looking at a 15-inch figure. Ah, man, I'm very interested. I am interested. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys into these? Huh? What do you think about these latest reveals and these latest pre-orders? I mean, these are the 4 that I was actually the most excited for more than anything, or the 5, sorry. Count. Those are the 5 that I was the most excited for. I have read some Transformers IDW books, and I think they're good enough for me to potentially like, you know, this whole Age of the Primes story and all the primes and all that. Getting deeper into that, I might like that. So I did pre-order Prima Prime and Primus Prime. And I also pre-ordered the Solus Prime. So let me know what you guys think. These 5 right here, the ones I was looking forward to the most, but the ultimate one is the Silverbolt for me. I want to know what you guys got to say about it. Let me know in the comment section below. Show some love by hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll have a Batman DC Multiverse 3-in-1 review for you guys tomorrow. Got a whole bunch of Batmans to talk about, and some other reviews coming this week, so stay tuned for that. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace! Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.